Penny Hardaway, of course, a great player back in the days when it was known as Memphis State, an outstanding NBA career. He is in his 7th season as the head coach of the Tigers, and he's basically got a brand new team. He's got one returning scholarship player from last year. It's been a bit of a reload for Dan Hurley and Connecticut as well. He is trying to lead them to their 3rd consecutive national championship. That has not been done since the legendary John Wooden coach teams of UCLA, who did it 7 years in a row from 1967 through 1973. This is the Lahaina Civic Center. This is the Maui Invitational. Banks it in off the glass with a left hand. The 3 from the corner will go for Colby Rogers, a transfer from Wichita State. And in the early going, as you well know, Jay, Memphis is shooting 46% from three-point range.
They only make about 8.5 a game. That's good. It's not like they're a prolific three-point shooting team, but they make them when they take them.
And there's a rejection by Cisse. Memphis looking to run.
Cisse is one of the best shot blockers in the country. Great slip.
And a no-look pass from Hunter into Cisse, and Memphis off to a good start.
When Memphis gets into their actions really quickly.
The Tigers are 4-0 on the season, and they've tested themselves. They played in Missouri, UNLV, Ohio, San Francisco. How about their exhibition games? Alabama, North Carolina.
Yeah, they're not shying away from anybody.
Aiden Mahaney, the transfer from St. Mary's.
Well, that was a big shot for Aiden Mahaney. He came into this game shooting barely 30% from the field after transferring in, as you mentioned, from St. Mary's. He's trying to get used to the speed at which UConn does things, and he'll get his bearings quickly. He's a really good player.
2-time All West Coast Conference, 14 points per game last year. Rogers again knocks it down. His 2nd, and Memphis back on top. Players, more athletic players, and again, they've got a ton of transfers and a lot of older players who are in there with their 3rd, sometimes their 4th school. This is Caravan with the ball, put his name in the draft, withdrew, came back, tried to up his stock, win another championship, and he is off to an incredible start this year.
He just spaced to the right place, got the pass from Mahaney.
Burst of speed by Rogers and a foul on UConn. Let's see if it was Mahaney reaching in or McNeely. It is going to be Mahaney who is...
I thought it was McNeely.
Was it McNeely? Excuse me, call for the foul as we go to our first timeout of the game. But as you can see, Dan Hurley is still hot. And during the timeout, there was a technical foul assessed on the UConn bench. We're told it was one of the assistant coaches, not Hurley, but somebody obviously arguing either one of the foul calls on Johnson or the one on McNeely. So it's going to be a couple of free throws for the Tigers.
Every UConn practice is intense.
It really is at another level, and we are lucky enough to see a ton of them. Nice move by Danger.
Well, there's the footwork we were talking about in the up and under move. Up and under when a guy goes from one side of the rim to the other. This is an up and under move. Up, under. Beautifully executed.
They are well represented, as is Memphis, a passionate fan base for the Tigers as well. Reed now trying to back down Danger. Up and in. Again, UConn has played Sacred Heart, New Hampshire, Lemoyne, and East Texas A&M. So this is a step up, as it will be for every team in this field. Good ball movement, and Hunter knocks down a corner 3. And he'll come up to take it. Drives, too strong. Reed with the rebound, and a goaltending call. So count the basket for Terrace Reed Jr.
He scored 90 points in 3 games. He was spectacular. What a good cut.
And the follow will go for Jalen Stewart, the sophomore from Seattle, who may get some big minutes here this first half because of the foul trouble. Wow. Tough shot for Haggerty.
Well, he's going right after Aiden Mahaney. He thinks he can not only compete with him and get the better of him physically.
The 3 guards, Rogers, Haggerty, and Hunter, have combined for 16 of Memphis's points. Caravan for 3. Again. Boy, he's like automatic right now.
Boy, and Arizona just got beat by Duke in a game where they got badly out-rebounded.
UNC just won the women's battle for Atlantis. And, of course, the Carolina men are here this week, as Connecticut is back within 3.
That was Connecticut breaking pressure to score, not just to break it.
Okoje on the drive, blocked by Reed, but followed by Danger.
Boy, with Reed having to help Mahaney, that opened up the offensive glass for Dane Danger. And Danger is not his middle name. That was excellent.
This Danger-Reed matchup is fun. It's like a trip back in time. Two big, strong guys in the middle. There's a three for Jalen Stewart. And he is making his minutes count.
Well, he really played well last year in the Big East tournament. Really came on.
Caravan now pushing up top and laid in by Stewart. Twice, and they missed them both. That was McNeely. Caravan rifles a pass inside to Reed, and Connecticut leads.
You basically want to run your offense through Alex Caravan. He's the point forward out there. He makes point guard decisions at 6'8".
It's a 9-2 run for the Huskies. Danger driving on Reed. Strength against strength, and Danger wins this one. Memphis led for most of the first half, but UConn has come back to take a 2-point lead. Stewart hits again. What a first half for Jalen Stewart. Some of the other great players that UConn has had, you're getting better in practice. And right now, Dan Hurley's got only one starter in the game, again, in part because of the foul trouble. A corner three for Hunter. Big shot for the Tigers. Cisse came down to help, and Reed can't convert. Haggerty pushing it. Pulls up from the elbow and rattles it home to tie the game. Ross into Reed. Nice little fake and up and in with the left hand.
Really well done by Terrence Reed Jr. with more than 10 minutes to go in the half.
Diarra with the shot fake. Lost it, trying to get it back. Great pass into Stewart, who lays it in.
Boy, great job and great awareness by Hassan Diarra. He used a shot fake, and that opened it up before he lost the ball and regained it. But I still think shot fakes and ball fakes are huge for UConn in this game.
Stewart now 6 for 7, 14 points. Jourdain from the corner with the answer.
Boy, he never brought that ball down from the level at which he caught it. But Reed has been a man among men in this first half. Great pass.
And he'll lay it in. Caravan the assist, and UConn back on top. It has been an outstanding way to get this tournament going. Hunter. And up and in for Danger to tie it. And the first half will come to a close.
And a pogo stick jumper, but he is not as physical as Reed. And Reed established a physical presence in the lane.
Boy, way too open of a look there for Tyrese Hunter for Dan Hurley's
line. He couldn't run any offense because of the pressure that pushed them so far out.
Solo ball. Count it.
Because of his physicality and the presence that he has in the lane.
Danger's in the middle now for Memphis. Nice pull-up jumper there by Haggerty. You think of the old day, like your playing days when this was more common?
To have two big guys battling in the low post. Yeah,
backing each other down. Caravan hits a three. They got the switch. Now UConn trying to scramble back and get some better matchups. Look at that move by Hunter. Look at that move by Hunter. Knocks it down.
This game especially suited for him with his physicality.
He's got 18 and 8 off the bench today. Hunter creates space and knocks down another one. 17 for Hunter.
Well, he is trying to take advantage of being guarded by Aiden Mahaney at every opportunity and putting great pressure on Mahaney on the defensive end. He can really guard the ball.
Yeah, it's right in front of us, and we could see the intensity on his face as he was getting down in the stance. He is into it. Caravan, no. Tipped by Reed. Tipped again. Mahaney. Count it.
Well, give credit to Terrace Reed for that. Kept the ball alive and got an extra possession for his team.
Hunter, great look into Danger, but Reed beats him to the spot. Left hand up, around, and in for Dane Danger, and Memphis leads by 3. He knocks down all 3, and it is tied yet again. Haggerty, turnaround off the glass and good. Big time move for PJ Haggerty. This is how he gets to the free throw line so often. They called that one before the shot. And Memphis will take it. because Hunter hit the three and is heading to the line as well.
Still he was able to finish it. The inbounder, Mahaney had to go underneath and then just a little step back and body count. A really good bench and balance across the board.
Deep one. And it drops in for Hunter. He has 26 points in this one, and the Tigers have a 10-point lead on number 2 UConn. Cisse being hounded by Reed on the perimeter. Now Rogers a step on Caravan, the kick. Haggerty for three. He got it! And Memphis continues to hit big shots. He's going to upsize here. He's got Cisse and Danger in the game together, I believe, for the first time today. And Danger going right at Reed, and Reed with a great job defensively. Haggerty inside, up and in for Danger. And once again, it is a 13-point lead for the Tigers, who are looking for an upset over number 2 UConn here in the opening game of the Maui Invitational. Diarra brings it out for UConn. Just 3:40 to go now in this game. Deep one, Caravan. Yes. Wow. Diarra can't get the shot up. Boy, I mean, Tyrese Hunter is having the time of his life out there today playing defense. Talking up a storm, moving his feet like crazy. McNeely with a three. That's a big bucket for UConn.
This feels like it's a must-stop possession for UConn.
Haggerty, the turnaround. It won't go. Caravan the rebound. Inside 2 minutes to go. McNeely, deep one. Got it! And it's a 4-point game.
Guarding Haggerty, doing a really good job of forcing a tough shot. And then Hassan Diarra finds him in transition for the deep three. And now all of a sudden there's some real game pressure.
He has come back in to play some defense here. Johnson to Caravan, who lays it in, and it's a one-possession game. Who's going to take the shot? Here comes McNeely. They can't get it to him. They got to get a three off now. Oh, hits it! Solo ball ties the game. Unbelievable.
Right here, they were switching every screen and exchange. They forced an incredibly difficult shot. And Solo Ball just steps up and hits it. UConn never lost its poise. Talk about the heart of a champion.
And the value of movement without the basketball. I mean, Hunter, who's a great defender, did everything that he could, but the ball hit a huge shot clock inside 10. Hunter, nice pass. Danger. Good patience, but he can't finish it. It bounces back out, and they've got a fresh 20. Up and in for Rogers. Tough shot there to tie the game. First field goal for the Tigers in better than 5 minutes, and we're tied at 84. Diarra, big minutes here. He'll take a three and hit. Hassan Diarra.
Really.
Danger the handoff. Rogers knocks down the long two to make it a 1-point game. And now we have a Memphis player down on the court, and Danger's going after Johnson. It was Cisse who was down on the court, and Danger tried to get at Samson Johnson, and the officials and some coaches getting in between the two teams.
I think there's going to be some television watched on the sidelines on this one.
So the coaches trying to get explanations and get their players back to their benches, and the officials talking on the court right now. Danger went in the direction of Johnson, so he must have seen or felt that Johnson did something to Cisse. Look at 35 in white. There, that shove.
We have a double technical foul, assessed to 35 white and 42 black. We will play from the point of interruption.
8 on the shot clock. McNeely trying to drive on Cisse. 3 to shoot. And Ball hits another one. He tied it at the end of regulation, and now he gives the Huskies a 4-point lead.
UConn never stops cutting.
1:45 to go. And the answer for P.J. Carter. His first points of the game.
UConn went back in that 2-3 zone, just couldn't pick up the deep three.
Boy, how big of a shot is that for a guy who has not played very much at all in this game. Caravan with a shot fake, the drive, and the lay-in. UConn by 3. Now Hunter. Rogers. And he knocks it down, and this game is tied. 1 minute to go in overtime. 92-92.
Whoever has the ball last.
Diarra off to Caravan. 2-man game. Caravan again. Deep one. Around and out, and McNeely called for the foul.
Wow. He took that ball right away.
And you can see how Dan Hurley feels about that call. McNeely his 3rd, and free throws for Memphis.
Now watch McNeely. That's just a great rebound. I don't get that one. Come on.
And getting an explanation, McNeely is now from one of the officials. Now he jogs back to the huddle. And a technical was assessed on Dan Hurley for arguing the call, and that's why Carter is all on his own at the line. He makes both, so those are the 2 for the technical, and now they've got 2 more coming for the personal.
Out on the perimeter in case it's tapped back.
There's the miss. It's tapped, it's loose, and it's over. And Memphis will win it. An incredible way to start this tournament, as the Memphis Tigers have taken down number 2 UConn by a score of 99-97.